Hello everyone, this is Garrett. I don't have an awful lot of time, so let's speed this up a little bit. So, Dungeon Siege 2, you know what this is, so, this is Dungeon Siege 2, I'm Garrett, I'm playing it. This is awesome. Let's follow the main quest again! There's a portal over there. That is awesome! Let's go to that portal! And whatever secrets it may contain. Why is everyone chasing that guy? Why is everyone hitting my range character? But whatever. So, E3 2010, isn't that neat? Oh yes. I watched most of it with Mr. Sectus and discussed it and blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna go over the things, well, the main things and the things I actually found interesting. Well, let's just start with this Microsoft conference thingy. It mostly was about Connect, really, which the name seems to go, well, the Wii people eventually got used to, so they might as well get used to our little name. And I really hate the name so much, but that's probably just me and some other people. But you know, they had good reasoning, because it's like kinetic and connecting with people. I hate everyone. But yeah, that was pretty much their entire conference. I personally don't really play Halo nor Gears of War, yet I have a 360, which apparently doesn't exist. But whatever, maybe I'll play them more someday and I'll go, oh, this is actually quite a fun game. That's pretty neat. I did not expect that at all. But you know, I played the first two Halo games co-op with my brother, and that was pretty fun, although I didn't really catch most of the story because, well, we couldn't really hear most of the story, so yeah, that was kind of interesting. But other than that, what? This door is locked. Okay, I need keys. Alright, yes, I got the District of the Sword key the other day. And now I can use that to get another key, and another key, and another key, and another key, and then I should be able to go through that door, because everyone loves padding, but yeah. I don't really remember much else of the Microsoft conference, really. It didn't really stand out to me. Next, there was the Nintendo one, which had a bunch of games. Definitely had a bunch of games. And the 3DS actually looks pretty good. I'm probably not gonna get it, but in terms of what it can do, it looks like 20 times better than the original DS, so I don't know, maybe that will be something pretty fancy. But well, everyone seemed to like it at E3, at least, even the demo player people, and well, they're remaking Star Fox 64, which is always a good thing, really. Although I'm still waiting for my high graphics remake of Super Mario 64 DS, preferably with normal controls and not trying to fiddle Mario around with the little D-pads, which I really couldn't do. I had absolutely no control over him whatsoever. You move there and hit him. But yeah, the 3DS is looking pretty good so far. I don't know if it has actually had a analog stick. If it has an analog stick, I might look into getting it at some point. But otherwise, I'm not very good at having or playing with a handheld console at all, because after about 20 minutes, my neck starts giving out, and I have no idea how people do that, really. And why is no one running through that? It's on a... No, it's not on a thing, actually. It's just standing there and not being hit by us. Okay. Move. Oh, these kind of look like the dragon thingies from Titan Quest. But whatever. What was I talking about? Nintendo conference. So you have the 3DS, which looks fancy. But I'm not entirely sure how they're going to get Resident Evil 5 on there, but, you know, they're Nintendo, they can do anything. Then there was the Wii games, of which let's see, there was the epic Mickey Mouse game, because everything must end with, or start with epic, apparently. Or so it would seem. I don't like Mickey Mouse at all. I think he's a smart little mouse bastard, and I hope he dies, but he did have a couple of fun games. Definitely the SNES games. I quite like those, actually. But I still don't like Mickey Mouse. But that's just me, really. I'm nitpicky like that. And well, it mostly just seemed to be you have moral choices and blah, 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 and I don't know. Yes, people will react to you differently depending on how you play, and then you see Mickey Mouse basically destroying a garden with acid or paint or whatever, and I thought, yeah, if you're going to destroy someone's garden, they might not like you that much anymore, but you know, that's just my point of view. Then there was GoldenEye. I don't know. I like GoldenEye 64 quite a lot. And the game is freezing again. I love it when it does that. But I really don't know how I feel about this game, because it seems to have the exact same graphics as the Nintendo 64 game, which is kind of silly because the Wii can do, well, oh, it's the Wii, it can't do high graphics, huh? But it can definitely do a lot better than what they showed at the E3, because it looked really bland, really, but yeah. I generally don't care much for graphics most of the time, but they could at least do a little better than that. But you never know. Maybe it ends up being a really awesome game. Maybe the gameplay turns out to be really awesome, and well, then it's a really awesome game. And well, after a while, you get used to the graphics, I suppose. So, meh. Which key did I get anyway? District of the Crossbow. Okay. Question 2. Where is the District of the Crossbow? But yes. Then Wii games. Well, there was yeah, Ghostly Spirit. Hello. There was thingy, Donkey Kong Country Rebirth, which I'm definitely going to record at some point because it just looks like something I want, and I really need to look at what these doors say rather than just trying to open them. Crossbow. I wonder if it will give me the key to the District of the Shield. Truly, I wonder. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country Rebirth is probably the game, well, one of the games I want the most. The other one was shown at the Sony conference, which I won't get to in a moment. But yeah, Donkey Kong Rebirth looks amazing so far, and supposedly it comes out in the holiday season, so I want lots. Yes. I'm dying. That's not good. Get back here. But yeah, so far it definitely looks very good in my opinion, and I hope it will be. But we shall see. It's Nintendo, they make fun things, and I'm one of the 3 people that actually kinda like Donkey Kong 64 in the end. Even though there were certain levels I didn't quite like as much, but whatever. It started off fun, and the end boss was ridiculous. I didn't like the end boss, but then it was an okay game, really. I'm making so many mixed opinions about this game in one thing. That's quite amazing. But yeah, Donkey Kong, that looks pretty good. Then there was Metroid, another M, which once again I don't really know. It looks decent. I just have a... Why do game developers think that if they're going to make side-scrolling games with a fixed camera angle, that they need to include giant foreground items that block half your view half of the time? I really don't like that at all, but... To the lands. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. But... yeah, maybe it turns out to be better than maybe I'm just being pessimistic about this one, and it ends up just being completely awesome. But I don't know. I'll see it when I see it, I guess. It will come out at some point in the future, maybe. So, let's talk to that ghost, because we're here anyway, and I saw where he was. I know the thing, Vox button. But yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, and there was a Kid Icarus game, which looks to be Kid Icarus with weapons that are much more awesome than that silly little bow thing he already had, but let's include it anyway for good measure. Apparently, because most of the he had like a giant sword thing, and it looked so much better than what he already had, in my humble opinion. Boom. I didn't go boom, that's a shame. Oh, I'm definitely going boom now, but in the wrong way. Blue stuff in the face, and that should be going okay. Yeah, that was yeah, that's all I can really remember about